So besides the fast food, there's another suggestion that I'd like to make about throughout your day. I see that you had about 12 ounces of lemonade yesterday. And how do you feel about water? Are you a water drinker?
Yeah, I mean, I like water. Sometimes it's a little boring, so I think that's why I end up drinking some of the juices like orange juice and lemonade. I get a little bored with water.
Yeah. How do you feel about possibly putting some fruit in your water, like a lemon, maybe an orange, instead of actually having the orange juice, just so it gives you that nice flavor, but without the sugar and the carbs and everything?
I think that's a real good suggestion.
And that may help you, eat more fruit throughout the day too. A slice of orange in your water, then eat the rest of it or something.
Right. Sounds good.
Great. So your snack time after your lunch was a chewy granola bar and some trail mix. So the problem there is that they're both very similar.
Okay.
They're both kind of, grainy. You have your chewy granola bar, which probably has chocolate in it and all that, and then you have your chocolate and nuts in your trail mix. How would you feel about, swapping one or the other for maybe a vegetable or something along those lines? What are some of your favorite vegetables that you like to eat?
Let's see. I like carrots. I like green beans. I pretty much like all vegetables.
Great, awesome. I know convenience because you work and everything. Maybe the night before you have to go into work, just making some little baggies of carrot sticks or celery or some green beans, like even raw, the nice crunchy green bean. It might be kind of nice.
It's a great idea.
And some hummus and everything too, if you don't like just the plain. Yeah, so again, you had some water too. That's great. But water throughout the day is definitely a good idea if you feel like doing that. And then for your dinner, you had the pork chop, the large corn on the cob, some butter, and mashed potatoes. So not bad. That's it's very rounded, but you have a couple starches. And a great idea, if you feel like doing this, would be taking the corn on the cob, cutting it in half, and replacing that other half with maybe a green leafy vegetable to get that fiber. Do you like have any specific green leafy vegetables that you enjoy?
I like spinach.
Okay.
Yeah. Great.
How would you feel about adding spinach to the dinner instead of a whole piece of corn on the cob?
It's probably a really good idea.
Yeah. Awesome.
Okay.
And the mashed potatoes too. You could also replace, do a half a cup of mashed and maybe something orange, or some peppers or something like that if you already had carrots throughout the day. You definitely want more colors on your plate.
Would like a mashed squash or something be a better choice than a mashed potato?
Yep, definitely.
Okay. Or a sweet potato maybe?
Okay. So you enjoy sweet potato?
Yep.
Awesome. Very high in vitamin A compared to the starchy white potato,
Okay, so think color, is that what you're saying? Think more about colors. Okay.
Yes, fill your plate with colors, it definitely keep you more full, more satisfied, and you'll get all those vitamins and minerals that you may possibly be missing in your diet right now.
Okay.
And how do you feel about milk? I see that you have 2%. Have you tried skim?
I mean, I used to drink whole milk, so
okay.
Going from whole milk to 2% was difficult, but I could probably think about slowly going down to 1%.
Okay.
I could try it. I'm willing to try it.
Great, great. And lastly, your snack before bed, your ice cream.
The ice cream.
There's definitely some great alternatives to ice cream that aren't as fattening or as sugary. Frozen yogurt is great. Even a nice cool smoothie or something with some fruits. Have you dabbled in that at all? Do you like?
I really haven't. Do you think that the frozen yogurts does it make that much of a difference eating a frozen yogurt as opposed to ice cream?
You won't get as much sugar.
Okay.
They're definitely kind of similar in that sense, though. They kind of have the same composition, but the yogurt will be a bit better for you. Probably a little bit more calcium in there too, and everything, and a little less fat and stuff.
Okay.
So, great. So is there anything that we talked about today? Is there anything that you may find challenging?
Well, I think you gave me a lot of things to think about, which is really nice. I really like the half a bagel in the morning, and then cutting up some fruit the night before and having some fruit with half a bagel, because you kind of hate to give up everything right at one time, because then it's not so much fun. So I think I think the half a bagel is a great idea.
Okay.
And I know, lunches and fast foods are a problem because when you're on the go or on the rush, you tend to eat poorly, I think. So I could probably try to either make lunches or make better choices when going out to a restaurant like that.
Okay. What about your snacks throughout the day?
Yeah, I mean, when I look at it, it doesn't look like I, really eat that much. When I look at things that we just talked about, 3 meals and 2 snacks don't seem to be a lot, but I certainly can see where I can cut back on some of those choices I make and make healthier choices in my snacks for sure.
Great. Well, what's great about eating more nutrient-dense food is that you'll feel more full. So you'll eat less. And that's, one of the harder things about getting used to this, because you may not feel that fullness that you do with, let's say, your whole sesame bagel or, things like that, but you'll definitely feel healthier and be able to lose the weight that you'd like to lose. I'd like to show you, have you heard of MyPlate?
No.
No? It's kind of the new pyramid. It just talks about portion sizes and everything that you can do, but kind of what you want your plate to look like.
Oh, okay.
So you have your portion of fruits, your portion of vegetables, your protein, and your grains. So you definitely want more vegetables and fruit.
Okay.
And more grains than protein. And vegetables are very important. So that'll keep, give you all those vitamins that you're looking for and that energy that you're looking for to be able to lose the weight that you'd like to lose.
Okay.
So, yeah, so these are just some handouts and stuff too. You have your grains, 3 to 10 ounces per day. Your vegetables, 1 to 4 cups per day. Fruits, 1 to 2.5 cups per day. Oils, 3 to 11 teaspoons, and so on. Your dairy and your meats, 2 to 7 ounces per day. So for your pork chop, you had your 4 ounces.
Right.
To be able to help you lose the weight that you're looking to lose, it might be nice to cut that down. How do you feel about that?
Well, I think, like you said, if I were to add more vegetables, like if I cut that down and then add, green beans or add something green and leafy, spinach or something like that, then I think that would, help to keep me satisfied and full rather than having it be all meat and protein.
Yep, definitely.
So I'm on the right track with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yes. That's great. And here's some sample pyramids too, of just the kind of foods that you can put into your diet, and the exercise and everything that's very important. All your fishes, your grains, all that stuff to get what you're looking for. Let's see. So I'll give these to you for today.
Oh, good. I can take these home? Oh,
yep,
great.
those are for you.
Okay.
So pretty much what we went over today, just to do a little backtracking, is possibly doing less of a bagel in the morning.
Right.